So this is the landing page. This is what you and the students will see when you log into Blackboard. To create an announcement, you'll click on the Create Announcement tab, and only you can do this. The students will not see the Create Announcement tab. You give it a subject. We'll just use one that's already there. We'll tell them that the course begins next Monday. And you might say something else, introduce yourself, give them an update. But you would scroll down, and I want to tell you about this little box. Send email to all users. What this is going to do is not only post this announcement on Blackboard, it will also send it as an email. But remember to check that box down there so that when you hit submit, it will go to all the students and you as the professor, the students who are enrolled in the class. I'm going to hit cancel so that I don't send an email out to all of Chris Dowdy's students because I'm in section 4. Chris, this is your Blackboard course that I'm playing with here. Which reminds me, let's go to faculty information. So this is what most of your information will look like currently. If you click these chevrons right there and go to edit, what you're able to do is to change this information. Once again, the students don't have this, but you do. Let's just do that. You would change your email. You can put a phone there, a work phone, probably not a cell phone there. And then you also can type a few notes about yourself, introducing yourself, and then you can attach a photo by browsing your computer. Well, I'm going to hit submit here to update this because this is in fact Chris Dowdy's section. So there you go, that's taken care of. Now the course calendar. This is something that's very important. You will be in summer 2, so clicking on the summer 2 calendar, I would print this out and have a hard copy with you at all times. This will show you when the assignment becomes available because these have a time release. The modules do, and M stands for module. Module 1, 2, 3, etc. They're available on this date. This is the assignment. They are due at midnight Central Standard Time on this date, and then their value over here totaling 550 points. You can see the colors are different slightly. The blue represents learning team assignments, where there are several steps that have to be taken in order to accomplish the learning team assignment and be finally submitted on a certain day. So, for example, in Module 2, there's a learning team, Module 4 and Module 8. They have responsibilities that they have to be doing in preparation for the final submission of an assignment. Okay, the class commons is right here. And as we click on this, let's see what happens. There's a questions queue. If students have questions, they can go into this forum, type their question. It will be evident for you to read, you to respond to. All the students can see the answer, so you're not getting a million emails about the same thing. But that may happen anyway. Introductions, this is where students will introduce themselves. And it appears as though some students have already started to do that. Yep, in here, so that'll be good. So you can see who you're dealing with in your class. I want to tell you a little trick. I know this works on a Mac. Don't know if it works on a PC, but I'm clicking Command and then the left bracket. Yep, and then it goes back to the screen immediately prior. So you might try that little trick at some point. Let's see what else. Under Tools, you will see there are all sorts of tools here. Now I'm going to scroll down because there is the send email link. You can click this and it will allow you to send an email to all the students, all the users. That would be the students, and the email would go to you, and it appears as though it would go to me too. I'm a teaching assistant to you as the instructor of the course, and so you could send an email to them if you wanted from that location. Okay, also under Tools, there is, yes, journals. I've set these up so that the 5 journals that the students do will be submitted here. And so journal number 1 on Worldview, what happens is the student clicks this and they create a journal entry. Now the beauty of this is that they can see their journal entry and you can see their entry, but no one else can. Now once they have added journals here, like Beth Johnston has already added a journal, you will see a list right here in this column of all the students. And I believe once you click on Beth's, then it goes to 0 because you've already seen it, but we're not going to do that right now. So there are the journals that you can read at the right time. Okay, I'll show you where the Grade Center is. Down here under Course Management is the Grade Center and Full Grade Center, and what this will do is will allow you to input grades so that the students can see them. So as you grade papers, what you can do is input them into the grade book and the students will have access to them. Okay, here's a list of students, and this is journal number 1, and so you just here enter the grade, 10 possible points, module 2 learning team, module 3, etc., and you enter all the grades for students right here in the grade book. Now here's what I want to do next. I want to show you the discussion groups because this is something that you'll have to do which requires just a little bit of work. Learning team number 1, group 1. We're going to edit this group. Now type the names of the students here so that the students know that they are in learning team 1. So I'm going to do that right now. And what I've done here is I'm going to send you this file as well. This is something that's been very helpful to me. I have the list of the students. It'll be blank. You can input the list of your students in your class. And I've color-coded the students so that I know that which students are in group 1, learning team 2, 3, 4, and 5. And across the top here you'll see all the assignments and the due dates and their value, and then final grade 550. What I've done here is I've created this so I can print off a hard copy of this Excel spreadsheet and just grade anytime, anywhere, and then input these into the grade book as we go along. So what I'm going to do is finish typing these in because I want you to see how to enter students into a specific learning team. So you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, now that we have these students, what we have to do is scroll down, and we've put their names on the learning team 1, but now we have to physically select the students into learning team 1. Now I'm going to test my memory here. Click on them and then click this arrow to slide them over. And the last one was Joshua Shipman. Now there's one important thing that you will need to remember. Oh, apparently Joshua goes by Garrett. So what we'll do is go up here and do that. Now there's one important thing that I can't demonstrate because, Chris, you're not quite in the system yet. You will be in the next couple of days. But that is to put yourself over into that group so that you have access to the group. You receive all their emails and all their correspondence. I'm taking myself out of this group for now, but these are now selected items, and I hit submit. What that does is put those people in Learning Team 1. So now if I click on Learning Team Group 1, the group members are as follows, and you'll see your name there because you put yourself in that group. Now only these group members have access to this group. That's what selecting those group members did. So now what we're going to do is under discussion groups, Learning Team Group 2, edit, and then type the names of students in Learning Team 2 here. For example, it would start with Marybeth Bryant, etc. Yeah. And then you would have to scroll down. Now, okay, so here's an illustration where the list of students that are available to select do not coincide with the photo roster that I'm looking at also on an iPad over here of this class. And so We have to find out through class introductions, through emailing the students, who exactly is in class and who's not. But as an illustration, Mary Beth Bryant would come over here. She is going to be in this group among other students, and put yourself in this group as the instructor. So hopefully that makes sense. So that when you click on Learning Team 2, it's going to show up. And Mary Beth is right there, as would the names of the other students be. I think that is just about it. The units contain the modules. And as you can see, Module 1 is available immediately. Module 2 is delayed release, available after June 5th. Module 3, you obviously can click on these and see what's inside them, but the students will see this message that they're not available. See, as the instructor, as a teaching assistant, I can see what's in these sections, but the students will not be able to. And then finally, Unit 3, Module 10, Leading a Meaningful Life, that's the final. It requires them to read Ecclesiastes, the Sermon on the Mount, and Tuesdays with Maury. So we want them to go ahead and see what that assignment is, be working on it together. I think that just about does it for a quick overview of this course. You can go into course syllabus and find out more information about the course that way. But if you have any questions, please let me know. Hopefully this quick video overview was very helpful. And again, I'm going to attach this file so that you guys can have this, and it may be helpful to you. If it's not helpful, you don't have to use it. It's just something that I use as I grade papers. All right, well, I'm very thankful that each of you has chosen to be an instructor in this course. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. Let me know. Thanks, y'all.